Alright, that's right. What is up, everybody? My name is Preston, and welcome back to another live stream on my channel. Now, I'm gonna get this out of the way now. I'm sorry that I have not streamed in about a week. The reason is because I've been sick, but I'm much better. I still got a bit of a runny nose, but that doesn't matter. I'm back, and I can stream. Now, another thing. You guys might be wondering, Preston, why are you playing Garden Warfare 2? I thought Fortnite was next on the list. Well, I've been thinking, maybe I shouldn't do a rotation list, and instead maybe I should just make my channel just Garden Warfare. And I thought to myself, you know, maybe I should do that, since Garden Warfare is my favorite game, and it's, I think, like the only, I think it's like the only game that I really get views on. So, I will only be streaming Garden Warfare 2 now, yes. I know. It sounds like I'm stupidly retarded when I say it, but trust me, I'm actually dead serious. But now, I have got something to tell you all. Is that, now that I'm better, alright, I'm not sick anymore, which just on its own is good because now I can start making streams again. But now that I'm only playing Garden Warfare 2 as well, that also means that I'm going to be the only person on planet Earth that is still streaming Garden Warfare 2. Oh god, it's sad. Being a Garden Warfare streamer is sad, trust me. But that doesn't matter. We got a game to play. Oh boy, it's been so long since I played this game. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I will no longer be streaming Overwatch, Fortnite, or Star Wars Battlefront 2. Neither will I be streaming Trove anymore either. It's only going to be Garden Warfare 2. I'm going to have one of the worst YouTube channels on planet Earth. Well, that does not matter. I can stream. Alright? And you guys better be happy about that too. Now, I'm also not really going to be doing the whole trying to master a certain character thing. I'm just going to play what I want to play. And that character that I want to play is going to be the Park Ranger, because I love this guy. God, my accuracy is so bad. Currently, how am I gonna play this? Because now their whole team is over there. I'm able to actually fire at them too, which is good. This guy's over here. He practically wanted to die. I can't play this game at all. I just can't. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing what I feel like. I don't even know if I have a kill. I mean, I doubt it. I seriously do doubt it. Oh shoot, that's potato mine. That's federal law. He followed the federal cactus law. Alright, you know what, I'm not gonna waste my time on it, I'm just gonna try and defend. I mean, I could do that much better if you would kind of get out of my way, but... Oh shoot. There's a pea shooter enjoying himself in a bathtub of some sort. Oh shoot. Don't go that way. Don't get yourself killed. Oh shoot. That's a plant that I want to keep my distance from. I'm gonna try and revive this guy. Never mind. Oh, she coming. That guy just got shuck-shotted. Oh shoot, get out. Darn it! Alright, okay, the match can continue. I I've got 4 kills. I'd say that's decent. I know that guy's probably wanting to... Well, never mind. I was about to say I know that guy was probably wanting to heal me, but now he can't. Sorry. Alright, so let's see here. Golden Gatlings. Why not? The funny thing is that Rux came for this week, and he is selling the Golden Gatlings. Well, for me at least. For other people, he's probably selling other stuff, like DJ Uplinks or something. But the thing is that I've got like, what do I have? I've got 2 million coins that I've just been saving up from grinding so much for Rooks. And the thing is that I've been grinding so much to where I've got so many coins. I've kind of got too many because I'm really not buying anything with them except for like sorry, except for like taunts, customizations. Like that's basically it. That's basically all that I'll get really. It's like I'm not really getting anything. It's like I basically like grinded like 2 mil for nothing. Well, it wasn't really for nothing. They're put into use, except the use isn't much. Oh god, I'm gonna swap over to... Who do I want to be? You know, I've been wanting to play as Physicist for a while. I remember this guy. He does like what, 70 damage, like point blank headshot. Then again, don't like a majority of the scientists do that. Okay, that's a problem for me. That thing is gonna be a serious problem for me. Oh, I landed one of those things on him. Shoot. See, I could go down there. Oh shoot. Well. Okay, well, I fell down. Well, now I have to fight. I mean, he lands 22 damage at. That's actually pretty good range he's got. 21 damage at that range, and this is a shotgun. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's pretty good. But I mean, compared to Astronaut, it's not as good, but still, it's pretty good. Which reminds me, maybe I should play as Astronaut if I want to try and attack at long range as a scientist. It's like Scientist 101 right there, isn't it? Ah, well, I'm dead. How? Okay, what health was that guy at? 13%. My hat is going crazy for some reason. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna be an astronaut. I mean, I feel like the reason I died there was because I didn't put down a heal station because I'm stupid. For those of you who don't know. Well, I just realized, like, no, I'm an astronaut. I can actually try and deal with these things. And my accuracy is complete dog crap. Oh god, when will I get good at this game? Never. I mean, the good thing is that I'm landing 20 damage rapidly with a shotgun at long range. I mean, I really don't think a shotgun should be doing that at long range. The definition for a shotgun in any shooter game is close range, high damage. Long range, low damage. That's basically the definition of a shotgun. But I guess in this game, it doesn't really matter because I land 20 damage at long range and I land, what, 24 at like point blank? They've got one guy who's got 41 kills. What even is he playing as? I bet you guys $10 he's a pea shooter. need to keep an eye on the top right of the screen. Ow, ow, ow. Get the plants out. Oh no, that's Chompy. Did I say Chompy? Hey Fatty the Hound, thank you for coming back. Oh boy, that was, a surprisingly decent round I had. It's probably the first ever round I've had it as a scientist for a long time. So what was that guy playing as? Yeah, I knew he was a pea shooter, but I didn't think he was gonna be the agent P, the agent P out of all of them. I still got 2 million coins, and I have nothing that I can use them on. I mean, I got 20 kills that round, and for me, that's pretty good. Are you grinding coins, leveling up characters? Well, grinding coins, 2 mil, I don't really think I need to grind. And, leveling up characters, I mean, I could try and do that. It's just that currently I really don't want to play as Plasma P or Painter. While I am 5 levels away from Painter, and I know if I don't master him now, I'll never master him ever again, but I mean, it's 5 levels, and we're on Moonbase Z. Alright, we're on plants. What? Okay, you know what? I gotta play as Plasma P. I just have to. If I don't try and master him now, I'm never gonna master him ever. I mean, I say that to myself, but then I realize, hold on, if I'm trying to get to max rank, I still gotta master Unicorn Chomper. Let's always win this map. I'd say zombies usually win more. For the fact of there being, I think, point 2, 3, 4, and 5 is what it usually is. While the first and the while the first and the last one aren't really all that hard for the plants to win, I'd say that the others are kind of easy for the plants to lose on it. And I can't aim at all because I suck at this game. Like no goals for zombies and about 7 to 8 for zombies. That's actually sometimes very accurate. I had this one match where I played as zombies. We went like, I can't remember what it was. It was like, I think we went like 11. I think we had like 11 goals and the plants only had 2. It was like really funny. That guy got cocky. He could have lived, but he didn't decide to. Oh god, can I please master this character any faster? No, I'm thinking about what I did for my Fire Chomper, which is I only played Fire Chomper in Garden Ops, and that's how I mastered him basically, and I got quite a bit of XP from it. So I'm thinking maybe I should do that again, but with Plasma P. This guy's dead. I'm gonna try and revive him. Boom. I don't know why, but I feel like this guy's gonna be like Painter all over again, where I just start liking the character more and more and more, like the further I get with him in levels. Currently, it's like, what is it, 3v2? With us practically just stomping them. They're not many players in this match, huh? No, not really. Well, now that they have 2 extra guys, maybe they can actually start doing something. Yeah, I can tell there are more because they got a mechanic, an all-star, what was that, centurion as well? I can tell they got more. Shoot. What was I even trying to do there? Alright. You're level 7. I'm just gonna try and look through all the different characters I got. What's the highest level one I got? Power Cactus, alright. I'm gonna play this guy until I can promote him. Or her, as I should say, since Cactus is female. Then I'll go back to Plasma P. I'm just trying to find any excuse that I can to where I don't have to play as Plasma P. In all honesty, I really don't like playing as a splash damage P shooter. And I say that as in, even the ones that are really good, like Toxic, Fire, and Ice, while they are really good, I just really don't like playing as them. I prefer using the P shooters that do not have splash damage, such as Agent Commando and Law, because, well, he is the Law after all. I'm currently being bombarded by the zombies. That is probably the best name I've seen in my life. You barely touched zombies, wow. That is mainly my rank, except the other way around. Mine's mainly the zombies, because they are like the only ones I really play, because zombies rule, after all. Oh shoot. I don't know if my Iron Maiden protected me there. Why am I being shot at for no reason? Where's Garden Warfare? I keep on thinking I'm the Power Cactus, so I keep on trying to like charge up my shots. And then I realize, wait, I'm Power. I can't do that. Oh, hold on. You have an easier time playing as plants? You know, I'd say I'd have an easier time playing as a plant if I was a camo cactus, because I can literally just sit across the map and not have to worry. That's basically what I do whenever I play as camo cactus. I will literally sit on the opposite side of the map from all the enemies and not have to worry about them. The only thing that I would really have to worry about would be drones, of course, because those things are like the epitome of my life. Like, whenever I play as camo cactus, if I see a drone in the air, I can obviously tell I'm gonna lose the fight, no matter what. Well, now I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my Iron Maiden to come back. And I just realized that this isn't even a good spot because of that giant drill that's in the way. Oh, I'm so smart. I am so very smart. Alright, anyways, that guy's in his, big bolt blaster. Do I just not even have to, like, do anything? Can I just, like, sit at the back of my spawn and just have all my teammates do the work? He's low. I know that for a fact. Big bolt blaster, what a name. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's better than some of the other names that this game came up with. I mean, I'm kind of, like, really mad on how they got rid of his drone and gave it to the pirate. But then again, I mean, what other ability could he really have? I mean, I had an idea for one, and it would be like the Corn Strike, except it wasn't. It's like, it could only be at, like, close range and stuff, and it would be like, okay, how can I even explain this? In PvZ Heroes, there is a zombie that you can use, and it's called the Zombot Plankwalker, I'm pretty sure. It's like one of the best cards in the game. And what it is it's basically, it's the final boss in PvZ 2. How did I get knocked out of that? is this? What is this Harry Potter wizardry? Alright, well anyways, as I was saying, it's basically the final boss in PvZ 2, but put into PvZ Heroes because they need more cards in the game. And I had the idea of making that thing, like, have like an airstrike, and it would like drop onto the plants, like it would drop on like the closest plant near you, which would basically be like a better version of his close range attacking. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Engineer, what was my I have got the worst accuracy on planet Earth, yeah. Anyways, I usually see engineers, like, sitting by the teleporter, like, basically defending it, which is... is basically what I do nowadays, which is basically sit by my teleporter, but I only do that if I'm, like, I don't know, like, painter or something. But it's like, like, how I would play the welder in this game and in Garden Warfare 1, this is how I would play him. I would not one bit care about the teleporter, and I would only try and get kills. I was probably the most offensive engineer on this planet. Like, no kid. Like, you would, like, if someone were to see me, they would only see me literally running face first into the garden and trying to kill as many plants as I could before I would die. I'm not kidding. One time I played a match of not Turf Takeover, I mean, Team Vanquish in Garden Warfare 1. I got like 24 kills just by sitting on top of a roof on Chomp Town. I mean, I kept on thinking to myself, is the welder overpowered, or am I just ridiculously good as him? And that happened, I said all that, when I was like, well, like rank, well, like, not even like 100? And, well, the reason I got to a high rank in PvZ, in Garden Warfare 1 so easily is because I had like 300 skip star tickets, and I didn't even use them because I didn't know how to. But when I found out, I literally gave like all of them to my pea shooter, and I went up by like 40 levels. But the funny thing is that because he had already passed level 10, when my pea shooter leveled up, I would get 10,000 coins, or like, yeah, it was like 10,000 coins. And at the end of the match, I saw like the total coins I got like 120 grand. I was laughing so hard. But it's like, that's like when I played welder, and before he was like really strong. I think he landed like 45s for like direct hit. It was like really powerful, but he got like seriously nerfed in this game. I don't know what they did to him. I think they just decreased his damage by a ton. But now, I mean, I can still do pretty decent with him. It's just that some people say that he kind of sucks now, even though really he doesn't suck. If you give him reload and ammo upgrades, just on its own is pretty good. But then you give him the fire damage upgrade, and that makes him even better, because that's, what is that, 4 damage for overtime, turning into 5. That's, for some reason, a big difference in this game. And the thing is that whenever I would play as engineer, the first thing that came up in my head is, alright, I'm gonna go as welder, because he was like the only engineer that I would really want to play, because he was the only one, to me, that was fun. Because other engineers were, I couldn't see, like, I played as like all the other engineers. I played as like every engineer in that game for at least 10 minutes, and I found none of the other engineers, to me, being enough of an offensive character. To me, they weren't offensive enough. I needed a very offensive character to suit my engineer playing. And then I decided, you know what? I think I might main the welder, since he is, out of all, the easiest one to be an offensive with. So I decided to main the welder. I almost only played the welder when I play as engineer. And I remember, it's like, on Garden Warfare 1, the zombies I would mainly play as were like, I think it was welder and archaeologist, for those two. And I remember playing them in Garden Warfare 1, and then I get to Garden Warfare 2, and they're just so, like, different from others. He's different in Garden Warfare 2. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I would mainly play as when it came to engineer, I would mainly play welder. When it came to scientist, I would mainly play archaeologist. Because other scientists, I just didn't find them fun, really. Hey Lewis, thank you for joining. And I just couldn't really find any other scientist that I really found a good enough character. So, I basically unlocked archaeologist. I had him unlocked for probably about a month, and I never thought about playing as him. I played as him once, but that's before I even got any of his upgrades. So, his reload time was very long. He didn't have the ammo for my accuracy. He just didn't have the damage, in my opinion. Then I got his upgrades, and I played him in a couple of matches, and I really started to play him a lot. I played as him quite a bit, and then I realized the power that the power that the chemist had, and oh my god, I was landing like what 40 damage, like at a decently high rate of fire as well. I never understood why he dealt so much damage. I mean, I get it. He was like, you had to get practically point blank with the enemy to get anything done, but still, I couldn't understand why he did that much damage up close. Especially within Garden Warfare 1, there weren't so many characters that the chemist could actually kill. Because currently, the chemist can't really do all that much compared to what he used to be able to do. Currently, now, it's like, he can't really do much. Yes, got first strike. Because, like, currently he can't really do much because, I mean, it's like, there are more chompers in the game, which means more tanky characters. Same with the Citron, he's just too tanky for the chemist. It's like, Rose, she can just Arcane Enigma, she can just ability spam and get out easily. That's mainly, like, a Rose's job, is ability spam. It's like Colonel Corn beats him in both health and damage, along with range as well. So I've been thinking, if they could buff the chemist in any way in this game whatsoever, in my opinion, it would be speed. I don't care about damage, I don't care about range, I don't care about ammo, reload, I don't care about any of that. The speed, I think, is what he should get a buff in. Increase the speed by a tiny bit. That way, I won't have to matter on warp to basically be the only way on how I can get to an enemy. Citron got a nerf and some engineers got a buff. Yeah, Citron got a buff, and he's now more close range. I left a comment on a video that's basically supposed to be telling everyone about that. I said I don't care about Citron, I already mastered all of them. I would only play as Citron for two reasons. For fun, and for targeting my friends. Because I used Citron a lot for targeting my friends. I would basically just go into the enemy spawn. Right, this is exactly what I would do. I would go into the zombie spawn. Right, and what I would do is I would run in there, jump all over the place, make sure that the zombies wouldn't be able to kill me unless a gravity grenade or something. And then what I would do is I would literally just only target my friend. And the reason I did that was because it was funny to me, because it's Citron. I mean, there was like no zombie in the game that could counter Citron. It's like Citron is of all the strongest plant in the game. But another thing was that now, for those of you who don't know, Citron got buffed to Citron got a rework actually. He is strong. His close range damage has been increased, but his long range damage was decreased. That doesn't really make much of a difference because people will still snipe with Citron. And another thing is that some of the engineers got a buff, being some of them now have faster projectile speed. However, the turbo jackhammer is now, I think, going to be a ton more used. It's now going to last as long as the default one. However, its cooldown time is 5 seconds longer, which is obviously people are going to be using it more often. And what I found cool about this is that maybe now people will actually start using the thing, because I saw almost nobody using the turbo jackhammer. It's like the only people that I would see using that thing would like, be nobody. Like, it was actually kind of impressive for how little people used it. But the reason I went with Turbo Jackhammer is because I find it to be more mobile than the default one. I just don't know what it is about it that makes me think it, but I mean, I knew that it wasn't, but I just thought it. And I don't know why, but I like that for some reason. But what I want to know, really, is why did they buff the Jackhammer? It's like most engineers in this game didn't really, like, the problem with Engineer wasn't the mobility, it was their survivability. I found their health to be not high enough for their hitbox and their speed. And it's like it's like people using Jackhammer in a fight for better survivability. I just never really found it enough survival really. So I mean, I don't really understand why they buffed the Turbo Jackhammer. I mean, it's just gonna be higher mobility, really. I mean, escape. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Maybe Turbo Jackhammer is an escape, really. I mean, but then again, it's like, don't like all characters in this game have an escape option? It's like, Soldier has Rocket Leap, Chomper has Burrow, P-Shooter has Hyper. It's like, you could have given, like, you could have given the Engineer one that would make him, I don't know, like, very hard to hit, or at least a bit invincible, like the Burrow making the Chomper go underground, or like Arcane Enigma making the making her invincible. It's like the Engineer once again he doesn't have the mobility, he doesn't have the mobility for his health or his hitbox. It's like the Engineer is one of the slowest characters in the game, if not the slowest. And what I don't understand is the Engineer has got a bigger hitbox than the All-Star and is slower than the All-Star. However, the Engineer gets 125 health while the All-Star gets 200. Why exactly is that? Yeah, it's like if it's Arcane Enigma or Arcane Lotus, either way she's gonna become invincible. In Syndrome Ball, it's hard to hit if you use it how I do, which is basically you use it and you just jump all over the place. You see, okay, let's say this as another example, right? Let's use Multi-Rocket and ZPG, alright? Think about it like this, alright? Multi-Rocket, people used it less because it couldn't really get the job done as well to take out plants directly. Basically, here's an example. If a plant was in its sentry form, aka Sunflower in her Sunbeam, or Pea-Shooter in his Gatling, the ZPG deals 300 damage directly. And because it deals 300 damage directly, that would, no matter what, kill a Sunflower or a Pea-Shooter in it. Unless it was a Rock Pea with health upgrade in the Gatling, or Metal Petal with health upgrade in the Sunbeam. But other than that, it's like the ZPG would, no matter what, one-shot. It could one-shot every single thing in this game except for very few things, such as Torchwood with the Leaf Shield, Citron's Peel Shield. It could one-shot, just I wouldn't damage the Citron, I don't think. But Multi-Rocket deals 50 damage per rocket with launching 4 rockets. 4 times 50, or 50 times 4, is 200. Meaning that, even though it has more rockets, it deals less damage. And I think it's supposed to basically be more, like, I think it's supposed to be more for an AoE attack, even though I don't really find the Foot Soldier to be all that really AoE. I find the Foot Soldier to be more of a sniper. I find Foot Soldier more of a sniper than Deadbeard, because the foot soldier has a way on how he can actually get up top to a roof, unlike what Deadbeard has. And I'm already dead. I must have been getting like shot at by both of those pea shooters. I'm gonna be, you know what, I'm gonna go Captain Sharkbite. There's like but the pirates have like no way on how they can get up to like a rooftop unless there was like, unless they were to like get on someone's drone or something, and then they were like dropped off there, or if there was like a pathway that's made for like everyone to get up there. It was like, I don't understand why the soldier is not supposed to be the sniper. Yeah, you see, it's like, I don't understand. It's like the foot soldier is more of a sniper character than the Deadbeard, because the foot soldier can get up to high places with not multi-rocket, I mean rocket leap or rocket jump. And with the Deadbeard having not nearly as much mobility as any of the soldiers in this game. Yes, while he does have a drone, and yes, while he does have a much further scope, it doesn't really matter when it comes to you being a sniper and you can't get up anywhere to snipe. A sniper's job is basically to where they are able to get up to somewhere high, with the Cactus being able to use the Iron Maidens or Tall Nut Battlements to be able to get up somewhere. But it's like but the Deadbeard can't really do that since he doesn't really have anything that can do that. It's like the barrel is more of like an escape option. The parrot's more of just like basically just air control really, and the cannon is basically just AoE. And I never really understood why the pirate never really had any abilities that could get him up somewhere. So what I thought is maybe they could have not given him the drone, and the engineer could have kept the drone. However, he could get like, I don't know, like something that could give him like a bit of like a jump, like the rocket jump or rocket leap basically. Yes, while I know he would basically have 2 escape options and he's a sniper, at least he can get up to a rooftop and not have to worry about it. You can reach high places. Yeah, but here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with trying to do that with the barrel, is that the barrel, it launches you straight up, and you have to time it very, very well to actually get up high with it. It's like, yes, while it does launch you up very, very high, it's like, I hold forward when as I get launched out of it, and I for some reason don't go forward, and I'll just continue to just go up high for some reason. It's basically, it doesn't really launch you up high. It's more of just like, I think it's supposed to just be like basically an escape option, but I just never really understand why. I just never really understood why the foot soldier can snipe better than the Deadbeard, and the Deadbeard is a sniper compared to the foot soldiers. He is actually supposed to be a sniper, but he can't really snipe. Yeah, he basically acts like an Iron Maiden, basically, to where you can use it to both get up to places and you can also use it for protection. Basically, imagine, okay, think about it like this: Barrel Blast and Iron Maiden together, right? You could basically put down the barrel and you can basically detonate it. That would make him a bit more defensive with having something that would basically be like a future dummy. And that would also make him a bit more of like a sniper, because he can get up to high places and he would also be more defensive. And he can also use that, I guess, as protection. I mean, I really don't understand why you would try and use that as protection. I mean, all honesty, I'd rather use, like, I mean, get rid of the parrot and give him, like, 2 barrels. Make it to where, 1, you go in, and 2, you put down, basically. And it's basically like, think about it like this. You basically use the first one as basically the average barrel blast that we all know. And you use the second one as basically like an Iron Maiden and a future dummy. Well, that's basically my concept for it. I highly doubt that PopCap would ever even consider about doing that. One of the reasons being that they've got zero clue who I am. I'm surprisingly not dead. There's also smoke everywhere. Why is there smoke all over the place? Just like, but all the characters in this game have an escape option of some sort. Whether it's making you invincible, making you very hard to hit, or just being very, very fast. It's like each character in this game has one. Just that the Deadbeard and the Engineer have one that's not really protective. It's like the Engineer's is the jackhammer that I just talked about, and it's like, what does the Deadbeard have? He has a barrel, but I mean, you're very slow in it, which it doesn't make you hard to hit or fast, and you can still take damage. However, yes, while you take almost no damage, you can still die in it, because by the time you choose to get into a barrel in a fight, you're gonna be on like at least less than 50 health. So basically, it's like the only times that people would really get in them would basically just for like a protection of some sort. I almost never see people actually using it to get out of a fight or as protection. So it's like, he doesn't really have enough of an escape option. So it's like, give him a barrel that he can basically use like an Iron Maiden and a dummy shield, or a future dummy. And then he's got a bit more protection. Yes, I know while he's a sniper, he shouldn't really need it. And he's also got close range capabilities, but his close range capabilities aren't enough compared to others, with Chomper being able to deal 25 or higher damage per bite. Along with, what else is there? Like, Citron being able to deal a ton of damage at close range, along with being hard to hit. With Rose being able to Godify, Time Snare. She's gotta keep, basically, you just gotta keep her distance from the Captain Deadbeard. And he's basically gonna have to make himself very easy to hit if he wants to have if he wants to be able to hit you from a range that's not very, very, very close. That was a stupid idea of mine. Oh god, I'm just playing as a bunch of different characters. I just don't know who I want to play really. Why did I choose Painter out of all of them? Well, then again, I gotta play him, so. I gotta play as him, alright. Why did I even think about trying to do this, really? But yeah, it's like, some of the characters in this game just don't have abilities that can really, like, help them in any way. It's like, the Engineer and the Deadbeards don't have good enough abilities that can get them out of a fight easy if they need to, basically as an escape option. And it's like, there are just like not enough characters in this game that can really protect themselves. It's like, yes, All-Star can protect himself very well because he's got the dummy shield, and he's also got the what's it called, the tackle, which he can basically use as a runaway. He can basically use that thing to run away with. The Imp, what does he have? He's hard to hit. He's very, very fast. He's very hard to hit. He's got the gravity grenade, which can make Chompers pretty much not do anything against him. Well, I don't really know about that, but it's like all the characters in this game have a way on how they can get out of a fight, basically. All different characters have different ones, with the ones I just mentioned, with Super Brains being able to Heroic Kick and Turbo Twister, which makes him basically hard to hit. He goes at about the same speed, along with going really fast with the kick. It's like, the engineer just doesn't have enough. It's like the stun grenade just doesn't come back fast enough, in my opinion. With the jackhammer, in my opinion, the jackhammer is like, it's not fast enough. It's like, for it to be used as an escape option, really, is like, for his only escape option. It's like, sometimes I played as engineer, and I had no other way on how I could get out of a fight easily. So what I decided to do is I decided to pull out my big bolt blaster like an idiot, and just try and use it and see if I could kill the enemy with it. And, well, to my luck, I actually did kill him, but as I was shooting at him, I saw a shuck shot coming towards me. Which automatically meant, yeah, I'm gonna die. It was like, the sonic grenade just doesn't come back fast enough, in my opinion. It's like, there's not really, like, enough abilities for the engineer or Deadbeard to get out of a fight easily. While you could just try and panic cannon, if that's a thing, if that's even a word. You could just try and do that. You could also just try and, like, I don't know, it's like, the pea shooter has hyper, and chili bean bomb. The Citron's got the ball form, the shield, and the EM peach. Yes, while the cactus doesn't have much of an escape option, he's got potato mines, and he's even got the tall nut battlements and the Iron Maiden. I forgot about the name for a second because I'm stupid. But it's like, there's so many characters in this game that have escape options, while some of them just don't. With some of them being characters that kind of need escape options, like Zoologist, Chemist, Rhodey Z. It's like characters that are made for close range that can't get in a close range fight and get out like very easily. Yeah, it's basically like a lot of the characters in this game have like good escape options. Citron has the ball, Soldier has the leap, Rose has the Enigma. It's like Scientist Energy Warp. I really don't find Energy Warp being all that useful. Yes, while it is a very good way to escape, you're not fast enough in that. It's like the enemy can just like, it's like there are one or two things that they could do with it. Either A, make it last longer to where you can try and get back to your side of the map faster, to where the enemy would practically have to get themselves killed if they want to kill you, or just make you go faster, or just make it like, just make you go faster so you can try and like outrun the enemy. Also with the Ultra Tackle and Sprint Tackle, well, yeah. But I mean, if I were to use the tackle as an escape option, I would most definitely use Sprint. Because yes, it does go further, while it doesn't go like, while it goes like 2% further than the Ultra Tackle, it's better. The All-Star has two ways on how he can get out of a fight, being the tackles and the shields. With the Soldier having two, being, well, the smoke, which he can just throw it down basically at his feet, and then he's going to be harder to see. Darn it, I thought I could kill that cactus. Can I outrange a cactus as a painter? If I can, this will be like a moment of a lifetime. It's like, there's so many characters in this game that have good escape options, but some of them just don't have good enough. It's like, if you could give like the engineer, if they could give the scientist, well, I had an idea of either buff the energy warp or give him 3 warps, but the cooldown on it lasts long. It takes longer. It's like they could do that to where he would basically have like, basically I could use like 2 of them to like go up to the enemy. It's like I could use like 1 warp to like get up to the enemy, 1 warp to get out of a fight, and the last warp basically as mobility. Because that's what I mainly use the warp as, is for mobility. Yeah, it's basically like, think of it as that basically. It's like, make them last longer, and then they're basically going to be like more of an escape option. Because currently, all that they do, they make you go the exact same speed. It's just that they make you go they make you invisible for, I mean, not invisible, I mean invincible for a certain amount of time. It's like, make them either last longer so you can get back to your side faster, or make your character go faster. So that way you can just like get out of the fight easier. I have got zero clue what I just tried doing there, but it worked a bit. Alright, well now that we're on this map, I'm swapping to Super Commando. Yeah, I'll go Super Commando. This guy's been lately, especially now that Citron got buffed. Now this guy practically kicks ass against Citron. Oh, also this guy's got the ZPG, which means I can just one-shot any pea shooter that's in his Gatling. I know I could have just done it for that guy right there, but I didn't wanna. I didn't feel like it. I wasn't in the mood to. I didn't have the. I wasn't. And I didn't have the energy to be able to move my finger into pressing R1 to launch the ZPG. Oh god, I'm so lazy. Why are you shooting at me? It's like, just give some of the characters in this game like a better escape option. You know, like the Deadbeard, Engineer, some of the others as well. It was like some of them have like good enough escape options. Like, can Rose counter any zombie with damage and homing? Well, kind of. Rose can counter zombies. She can counter mainly the tanks, which is All-Star and Super Brains. Because, well, the reason being is that the homing shots make it to where it's very, very easy to land a shot on them. Along with having very good damage with a high rate of fire as well. But it's like some of them that she can't really counter are ones such as Scientist, being that he's got his close range capabilities are much better compared to the Rose. Along with what else there? There's also dang it, which one was it? There's also the oh yeah, the Imp, with being very hard to hit. No matter if she does have homing or not, he is very hard to hit. Along with Deadbeard's having range over her. Same with soldiers, however, I nowadays don't really see close range soldiers. What just happened on my screen? I just saw Bish, Bash, and Bosch, and then that's about it. Oh no. Shoot. Guys, tank it for me. I was gonna try and have that Deadbeard that was in his barrel tank all the shots for me. Did we win or did they win? I think they won. Yeah, they won. Well, we tried. I'm sitting down, like, those of you who don't know, I record in my, I basically play my games in my living room. Very stealthy with Rose. Starting to just word press triangle super quickly times, yeah. Like I said, Rose is basically just ability spam. But the way on how I like play my games is I play in my living room. And I got this chair that's like in the living room as well. I like lean my back up against it as I play games. Like I lean my back up against it, and sometimes I'll just completely just lay down and play games. And currently I'm like laying down, and I've got like my leg out, and my cat just decided to come up to me and just start laying on me for no reason whatsoever. I don't know why, but one day, just one day, I feel like when I hit like, I don't know, like 100 subscribers, I'll do like a, I don't know, like a cat reveal or something. Instead of a face reveal, I'll do a cat reveal. Oh god, alright, so any characters I gotta promote. I do know for a fact about Power Cactus that I have to promote. No zombies, alright. Boom, boom. This is like the only character that I have to promote. Boom. 20 grand. Oh god, I've got so many coins. You know what? I think I might just go over to Rooks and buy that Citron hat just because. Oh god, alright, so how long have I been streaming for? Let's see. I've been streaming for a total of 56 minutes. Do I want to start making 2-hour long live streams, an hour and a half long? Or do I just want to do the usual, just hour long? You know, I feel like this stream was mainly just me talking about Hero, or not Hero, why am I talking like I'm playing Overwatch? Just talking about different character changes they could do. So no, I think I might bump it up to... I think I might bump it up to an hour and a half. So I'll play some matches. I mean, I was about to say I'm kind of having a hard time thinking on what I want to play because Link showed up. So I'm gonna do something. Most of the stream I'm talking to you, basically. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close my eyes, and I'm just gonna pick a completely random mode. I know I could just do mixed mode, except that just that changed every single time. Boom. Alright, I've got no idea what I got. I'll see what I got, and I've got no idea what I got. I still got zero clue. Alright, let's see what I got. I think I got Suburban Nation. I feel like I did. Nope, Team Vanquish, alright. So this is one of two things. This is either Team Vanquish or mixed mode. And I feel like it's mixed mode. Can my cat please get off me now? Like, please. Get off. Get off. Oh, wait, nope, it is welcome mat. Alright. Alright, cat, just go. There. Alright. Alright, now I got my space again. I'm going to be... Did I just get Deadbeard on accident? No, I did not. Alright, good. I'm gonna mute all these people. I thought I had Rocket Leap. Oh god, I am such a noob at this game. I'm a noob when it comes to welcome mat, but when it comes to just the game in general, I'm not a noob. Oh, well, I'm dead. This mode is mainly just like pea shooter and Colonel Corn spam. Oh wait, I can play as Hover Goat in this mode? Why can I play as Hover Goat? Alright, I'm just gonna leave it at there. I'm not gonna play as Hover Goat. I feel like that would be a bit stupid. Because Hover Goat is very high damaging compared to the plants in this game. Oh my god. Yo, like, scientists can't get much done when their whole team is basically pea shooter. So you know what? I think I might have to go imp. The thing is that this guy does not have damage upgrade, which means that this guy, unlike the imp that I have currently mastered, with ammo, reload, and damage, this guy's not going to get as much done. Simply because he's got longer reload, less ammo, and less damage. I'm gonna have to use Impicata just so I can kill that guy. I feel so bad. I feel like a jerk. I have to use Impicata to kill somebody. I'm a professional, for those of you who don't know. Oh, shoot. Ah. Now you're gonna die. Goodness me, that took so long to kill him. And what's even worse is how many shots I had to put in him. I gotta start like jump shooting. Okay, this is going bad. Call it down, quickly. And he's gonna Gatling. What? No Gatling? Oh, wait. Was that it right there? No, it was not. Where is the P Gatling at? There should be a P. Oh, well, I'm dead. I'm dead. Rip. Shoot. Well, I'd say I did decent for getting killed just as I went into my mech. I don't know why, but I've got this feeling in me. And I don't know why, but I feel like if I'm just gonna stop streaming all other games on my channel and just only stream Garden Warfare 2, I feel like my channel is just gonna be just complete crap if I do. And another thing that I want to do is not only stream Garden Warfare 2, but even stream Garden Warfare 2, Garden Warfare 1, and if I can, maybe even PvZ1, the tower defense. Because I remember playing the tower defense games for so long ago. I remember playing them on my DS. Yes, guys, my DS. That's how long it was. To where I played it when I had a DS. But really, like, I feel like I remember playing PvZ1 tower defense on my DS. Like the first ever time. That was like the first ever PvZ game in my entire life that I played. It's like I learned. It's like just from that one game, I learned completely about PvZ now. I learned about imps, I learned about all-stars, I learned about zombies, I learned about plants. I learned about all the different things about PvZ when it came to the tower defense. Then I started playing PvZ 2, the app one, and I really liked it. I really liked how there were a bunch of different areas. There was a ton more plants, including even more. Along with there even being a ton more bosses. Yeah, I guess multiple games. I mean, see, I've been thinking about like just only streaming like PvZ on my channel for probably about like a month, and I've been thinking about it, but I never really got around to doing it because I thought to myself, well, if I did, I don't think anyone would ever come to watch my streams. Then I thought, what if I streamed multiple PvZ games? Garden Warfare 2, Garden Warfare 1, which I have, and PvZ 1 for the PS4, which I heard that you can do. However, I wished I could stream. Now, I wish I could play, like, PvZ 2 or like, PvZ Heroes on, like, a PlayStation or something. But, I mean, I don't think I would be able to. Because even though... Well, no, I was about to say, it's like, maybe, it's like, PopCap and Sony wouldn't, like, really, like, be, like... I don't think that would ever manage to happen. But then I realized, hold on. PopCap managed to get Garden Warfare 1, PvZ 1, and, yeah, I've been thinking about playing the classic, PvZ 1, but then I realized, how different would it be? Because I heard that the DS version of PvZ, compared to the console version, is very different. For starters, the zombies do not come out of just like nowhere. They will come out of like bushes, even though I remember in one of my Garden Warfare streams I even talked about Crazy Dave being the cause of the zombie apocalypse. If you guys want to watch that, it's on one of my streams. I can't remember which one. I don't even feel like trying to link it either because I don't even know how to. But yeah, I've been thinking about... Now, I've already, I think, made 2 streams of Garden Warfare 1 on my channel. But I've also been thinking about streaming PvZ1, the tower defense, as well. Now, the thing is that my birthday was about a month ago. And on my birthday, obviously, I streamed Garden Warfare 1, because why wouldn't I? It's my favorite game, of course. I mean, not Garden Warfare 1, I mean Garden Warfare 2. What on earth am I talking about? Way better graphics on PS4 than DS. Yeah, I could tell why. I could definitely tell why it would be like that. Also, the music on the DS like an ice cream truck. Yeah, it does really sound like an ice cream truck for some reason. I don't know why, but I just found it to sound like an ice cream truck for some reason. Come on, All-Star, come on. You don't got nothing on me, come on. Oh, he tackled. He's gonna launch the imp. He's gonna wall himself off. Oh god, I love playing Welcome Mat. Earlier today I was playing some Welcome Mat because I wanted to kick some noob. I wanted to just own a bunch of noobs in because it was funny. It was like really funny when I did it. It's like the reason I did it was because of how funny it was. It's like now I'm doing it again tonight. It's like just so funny. But yeah, I mean, I could tell that PvZ1 is going to be very different from what I played it like on the DS. Because I remember long ago I played it on the DS. It was a very, very, very fun game. It's like what got me, into PvZ. Actually, no, what got me into PvZ was watching a video from a YouTuber that I watched, like, long ago. I didn't even know about PvZ when I first saw it. But I saw this video on YouTube. I was like, I think I was like 8 when it happened. It was like, the video was Garden Warfare 2. Not Garden Warfare 2. Preston, you stupid or something. It was Garden Warfare 1, and the game, it just looked to me just so different. Zack Scott, yeah, it was Zack Scott Games. That's the funny thing, is that it was Zack Scott Games. But yeah, it's like, I had like a GameCube and a Wii when I first played it. Or when I first saw it, and it was like brand new to me. It's like I was completely new to like a shooter game. And then I think to myself, alright, I saw the video being titled like number, I think it was like what, like 60 something. It's like I see that it was not like the only video that he made for that game. So I check and see what the other ones are, and I see that he's made like 70 plus videos on it. I watched like all of them. It's like when I was younger, I was like a serious like PvZ like fanboy. Like, it's like, I'm not kidding. Like, that was like the only thing that I would watch. I would watch so many different YouTubers for that game. I would even watch some clickbaity videos for it too. I even saw a video that said Garden Warfare 1 for the Wii U. I never thought it would ever be true. Like, I never thought. Even when I saw the video, I never believed it. It just sounded funny. It's like I knew for a fact it wouldn't ever happen. But I just found PvZ just being like really just like different to me. It's like when I had a GameCube and a Wii, the games I mainly played were just like adventure games. It's like you're basically like playing the role of like a certain character. It was basically like a Roy. I almost said a Roy playing game. It was like a role playing game that I usually played. I played so many games. I played like Tasmanian Tiger. I bet $10 that you guys got zero clue what I'm talking about. It was like there's so many games that I played. It's like it was just so new to me. It's like when I first saw Garden Warfare 1. I had no clue that it was even a tower defense game. I had no clue that it was even a Facebook game at first. But, like, when I was watching the game, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, neither I knew. I don't think you would. But, it's like, when I played games on my GameCube and Wii, I didn't even know about shooter games, alright? The first ever shooter game I played was a game called Pixel Gun 3D, and that was on my tablet that I had very long ago. And the thing is that game's basically a shooter game with Minecraft graphics. People call it a Minecraft ripoff. I call it Minecraft, but a shooter version. It was like, I was just so new to shooter games. Like, the only shooter game that I knew and played was Pixel Gun 3D. That was like basically what got me into shooting games. So I think it's like a long time ago. I lived in Indiana, and I knew so much about Plants vs Zombies. I probably beat the first tower defense game. I played, I did not yet play PvZ Heroes because I wasn't able to, because I had something that said like it's not compatible with this device or something. So I got a new tablet because the one that I had accidentally dropped, screen cracked. Oh god, it sucked. But anyways, we got me a new tablet. I was able to get PvZ Heroes. I played it almost all the time, but that was after I had gotten a PlayStation 3. I had to sell my Wii, my Wii U, and my GameCube. I was kind of regretting it, but at the same time I wasn't. I got a PS3. I played Garden Warfare 1. I played it almost 24/7. I'm not kidding. Then I got Minecraft. I really liked the game. I got Minecraft for the PS4. I really like the game. The game's quite fun. And I got Minecraft Story Mode. Now here's the thing. When I had got Minecraft Story Mode, I was at my dad's house, and he didn't have Wi-Fi. So basically, all that I could really do was just play the first episode, and that was it. Because I couldn't download any. I couldn't download any of the other episodes because I required Wi-Fi. So, okay, so here's the funny thing. So I could only play the game. I could only play the first episode of the game. And I didn't know anything about Minecraft Story Mode. So about halfway, actually no, about like, I think I'm about like 35% into the game, and then I see these like messages starting to come up that are like credits, basically, like what you would see at the end of a game, which would basically be like the credits. And I think to myself, hold on, are those the credits? Did I beat the game already? So I start thinking, is this like the demo of the game? Then I find out, no, this is the full thing. So then I tried downloading the other episodes. I couldn't because I didn't have the Wi-Fi. So basically, here's what happens next. So it was Halloween, and my mom, for those of you who don't know, since I got the Wii, me and my mom had this basically thing we would do every single Halloween, which was, I never went out trick-or-treating. Alright, I never went out trick-or-treating. Not once in my life did I even think about going trick-or-treating. So what we did is, she would take me to the GameStop. I would pick out a completely I would pick out a game that I would want to play for basically my GameCube or my Wii or my Wii U or something. And we did that for a very long time. We still do it even. Now, on the Halloween that I had my PS3 for, what I did was, I was wanting this game for quite a while. I saw this game, it was called Ni no Kuni, and it's a role-playing game. Obviously, I'm not new to when it comes to role-playing games, but I really liked the game. All right, the graphics of it looked very interesting. The story of it was very, very nice. Sadly, I sold my PS3 so I could get a PS4, so now I can't play the game. Feels bad, but I played the game. I played it for about 3 hours, and I loved the game. It was so much fun. It's like, the story was beautiful. The graphics were beautiful. The game was just amazing. Like, all in all, the game was amazing. It was, hands down, my second favorite game, right beside Garden Warfare 1. It was extremely close to being my first favorite, but with Garden Warfare 1 being, it's literally like endless, like it can never end. Like, a shooter game can never end, alright? It's like, while some games like Ni no Kuni do have an end to it, games like Call of Duty, Plants vs Zombies, Overwatch, Star Wars Battlefront, there's no end to them, alright? Yes, while Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the Call of Duty games do have campaigns that do end, they just don't have an end to them, really. Because, think about it, it's like in Garden Warfare 1, I mean in Garden Warfare 2, you got all these characters you can master, even for the zombie side. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming again until, like, after this coughing's gone, because I can tell for a fact you guys are getting annoyed about it. But It's like a shooter game can't end. There's never an end to a shooter game. So I played the game for quite a while, alright? I played the games for, like, so much. But I didn't have internet, alright? I got Minecraft Story Mode, and Ni no Kuni when I had no internet. Meaning that I couldn't get any of the Minecraft updates. Meaning that I could only play, I only had, like a handful of stuff I could do on Minecraft. Like, I didn't even have the update. I couldn't even get the update that gives you the elytras yet, and that's like very, very early in Minecraft. And it's like I couldn't even get that because it was very old. I couldn't even download any of the episodes from Minecraft Story Mode because I didn't have internet. So I didn't have an internet for probably about 3 months straight. I couldn't watch YouTube. I couldn't play games. I couldn't do anything. There were so many YouTubers that I watched almost all the time. But because I didn't watch them in 3 months, I just stopped watching them, alright? For those of you who don't know, I've got this habit when it comes to watching something. I could have been watching a TV show for probably about a year. And if I don't watch it for about, let's say about like 2 months, then I would just never watch it again, alright? I've got a habit of doing that because I think to myself, if there was like a series, like let's say I were to watch a YouTuber and he's got like a very big like Minecraft series. If he were to make a new episode for it every single day, I would have to watch all of those videos for the past 3 months. That would have been 90 videos I would have had to watch. From the first one all the way to, like, the newest one. So I could, like, get the whole thing back up. But I never had the time for that. I never had the time for that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to stop watching them. I did that with dozens of YouTubers and dozens of TV shows. So I couldn't do anything, alright? I couldn't get my tablet. I couldn't play on my PS3. I couldn't do anything. The only thing I could have done was watch TV. And we had barely any TV. There was, like, no channels that we could watch. There were, like, probably about a dozen, probably like a little over a dozen TV shows that we could, about, like, a little over a dozen channels on the TV that we were able to watch because we had no cable either. So me and my mom moved from one place in Georgia to a different place in Georgia, which we lived in an apartment, and we got Wi-Fi. We lived there for probably about 4 weeks, and then we finally got Wi-Fi because we couldn't find anywhere that could give us good enough Wi-Fi. So we got Wi-Fi, and what we did was when we got the Wi-Fi, I was so happy. I was so happy that we finally got Wi-Fi. The reason is because, what's my battery at? Oh shoot, my battery's almost dead. Yeah, so as I was saying, is like, when we got Wi-Fi, I was so happy. My brother came over, he hooked up the TV, he hooked up my PlayStation to the internet, and I was so happy. I could finally play Garden Warfare 1 again. I could finally get the Minecraft updates. I could finally play Minecraft Story Mode. I was so happy. It's like I was so happy. It's like I was as happy as I get when it gets to Christmas. And that's God's birthday, of course. Of course I would be happy. But it's like I was just so happy when, like, I could finally play on my PS3 again. I was so happy because it had been 3 months since I played Garden Warfare 1. It had been so long since I got on my tablet. I got Wi-Fi on my tablet. I was so happy. I could finally play PvZ Heroes. It's like, if it wasn't for Zach Scott Games, I'm gonna thank him big time for this. If it wasn't for him, dude, I would have not known anything about PvZ. I wouldn't even know about PvZ. So I'm gonna thank him big time for that. But I was so happy, alright? And then my friends started telling me, dude, there's like a Garden Warfare 2 and stuff. And I'm like, wait, a Garden Warfare 2? They tell me a bit more about it. And then I realized, oh my gosh, there is a Garden Warfare 2. And when I found out about it, it came out about, I think it was like a few months ago. So then I realized, well, I can't get the game yet because I don't have a PlayStation 4, PC, or an Xbox One. So what I do is I decide to sell my PS3. Basically, I sell my PS3, I sell Garden Warfare 1 for the PS3, I sell Ni no Kuni, I sell Minecraft for the PS3, and I sell Minecraft Story Mode for the PS3. I've actually got Minecraft Story Mode downloaded on my PlayStation, which, you know what, I think I might stream that someday. Yes, I know, well, I did say I'm going to only play PvZ games on my channel now. Still, I really want to play the game, and I want to stream it, because the game is just that much fun. But, anyways, I get back to playing PvZ1. I'm so happy. I can play with my friends again. I was so happy. And then, I saw my PS3. I had probably about 30 plus friends that I stopped playing with because I sold my PS3. I probably got about, what, 5 friends. When I was only 7, I did know about PvZ. It was actually, and he made the game look fun. It's like, basically, I watched PvZ a lot, then I finally got the game, but then I sold my PS3. I couldn't play with any of my friends for such a long time, because they didn't get a PS4, which sucked. But some of my friends did get a PS4, and I was very happy about it. So, what happens next is, I sell my PS3, I get a PlayStation 4, and I also get Garden Warfare 1. And then, that was like, I think like a few weeks before Christmas. And then I realized, wait, I'm stupid. I sold my PS3, and I bought a PlayStation 4 with it. And then I realized, I could have actually waited until Christmas to get the PlayStation 4. I'm there, literally face palming so hard. I was actually really embarrassed about myself, to where I was that stupid about selling the PS3 to get a PS4 a few weeks before Christmas. I was pissed off, and I was amazed on how stupid I was. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm able to play Garden Warfare 2 early. So, I wasn't able to get the PlayStation Plus, but when I did get PlayStation Plus, it was on Christmas. On Christmas, I also got a couple of games. I got not Star Wars Battlefront 2. I got Star Wars Battlefront 1, and I also got Rocket League, because I watched those games. They looked very fun. So, basically, over the time, I just start getting more and more games, alright? My birthday in 2017 came along. My brother gave me this game called Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I really liked the game. However, I just stopped playing the game after such a long time because I just never got around to playing it again. The game was really fun. The graphics were beautiful. It was hands down the best looking game that I've played in my life. But I've got like 4 games that are like stacked on top of my PlayStation. And I had like probably, well, like almost like the first second I got on Garden Warfare 2, I was so happy to be playing Garden Warfare 2. It's just I didn't have PlayStation Plus, which means that I couldn't do anything because, well, I don't have PlayStation Plus. And you need PlayStation Plus to do about 90% of the stuff that you can on a PlayStation, which would be, for Garden Warfare 2, being to even enter this portal, to do anything that's multiplayer in this game, you would have to do that. Even for the Town Hall stuff as well. And I heard even for the community chest as well. But I don't care. I could play it. I played the game for a couple of weeks and I finally got PlayStation Plus. I went into it some online matches. I got my ass kicked. But over the time, I started getting pretty decent at the game. I started getting pretty good at the game. I was starting to go on like 30-something streaks as like Super Commando, Captain Squawk, Agent P, and all that. So, last year, around August, I stopped playing Garden Warfare 2 after such a long time. I just stopped playing the game. I got bored of it. I got Overwatch when the anniversary event was going on for that game, and it was in June. It was in June when I got Overwatch, and when I got Overwatch, I just almost stopped playing Garden Warfare 2 completely. So now I decided, because I almost never play this game, I decided to just uninstall the game from my PlayStation. However, I still had all the progress and stuff on it. I just decided to uninstall it because it was just taking up some storage in my PlayStation. So I decided to uninstall it. Then, after probably about 4 months of me not playing the game, I saw a video on YouTube for Garden Warfare 2. I watched the video, then I realized how good and fun the game looked. So then I think to myself, you know what? I think I'm gonna re-download the game. I reinstalled the game. It took me about 10 minutes to get it reinstalled, and then I started playing the game. And I spawn in, literally like right here, right? Like this is where you spawn in the game, and I'm just like re-welcomed to everything of this game. It's like the rainbow. It's like that was probably the best part for me is when I saw the rainbow. It was like I was welcome to the game. It's like I was amazed on how I even thought about reinstalling the game and coming back to it. And because I started playing the game again, I was almost addicted to the game. And now I'm playing the game almost 24/7 now. Well, not really. I'm playing Fortnite lately, but still. But the thing is that now that I'm playing Garden Warfare 2 so much and Fortnite, now I'm doing the same thing but with Overwatch, to where I'm just almost never playing the game again for some reason. It's like this game just like started growing on me. It's like all over again. It's like when I quit playing the game, I didn't master all the characters yet. I didn't like fully do everything on what I wanted to do in the game. I just wanted to just stop playing the game because I just stopped playing the game. So I get back to it. Then I think to myself, you know, Preston, you stopped playing this game for such a long time, and you didn't even master all the characters. Because I've still got like, I think about half the coins to master. I've still got almost all the cacti, almost all the chompers. I still got most of the roses. I've still got some of the pea shooters. I've actually got 2 left to master. I had 90%. I had almost all the sunflowers that I had to try and master. And same with the zombies as well. It's like, what was the zombies like? It's like when I stopped playing the game, I had mastered all the Imps but Scallywag. I mastered only like tennis, golf, default, and baseball, and that was about it. And cricket, I think. For scientists, it's like the only ones I really had mastered, I think it was like marine, astronaut, and computer, and that was about it. I didn't even have physicist, paleo, zoo, chemist. I didn't even have them mastered. Deadbeards, I had all that mastered. I just loved playing them. Soldiers, same with. It's like I still had a bunch of these engineers left. It's like Painter wasn't even at Super Elite. I didn't even have him promoted yet. Same with mechanics. Same with electrician. You weren't even at advanced yet. It's like I still had all these engineers left. I still had like Cosmic and Party and Breakfast. I still had all them to master. I realized to myself, Preston, you ditched this game and you still had tons of stuff that you still had to do in this game. So I realized, you know what? I'm going to go back to playing this game. I'm going to continue to play it, and I'm going to enjoy myself as I play it. To being able to play Plants vs. Zombies again after such a long time, I felt like I was first playing the game all over again. I was so bad at the game to where I couldn't even kill people at like point blank range, even when they were practically standing still. I couldn't even hit anyone. It's like they could be standing like right here, and I'd be shooting like way over there. Like that's how bad my accuracy was. But I'm back. I got back to playing the game, and I was so happy. It's like I was just so happy to be playing Garden Warfare 2 again. I was like very, very happy actually. And now here I am, rank plate 40, and I have wasted hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of hours into this game, because it's going to be grateful in the games you have. Yes, it very much is. If it wasn't for Zach Scott, you know, I'm actually going to thank him very much for this. Zach, if you're watching this right now, which I'm guaranteed that you are not, because you've got zero clue who I even am. If you are watching this, or if you can at least hear me right now, which I know you can't, I'm going to say this now. Thank you very much for introducing me to anything PvZ related. If it was not for you, I would not have known about Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2, PvZ 1, PvZ 2, and PvZ Heroes. I would not have known anything about PvZ whatsoever. I would have probably been playing the game for about like 2 minutes and not have even known anything. Not even know one teeny tiny bit about this game. Not even know that it was even a shooter game. If it was not for Zack Scott Games, who introduced me to Plants vs. Zombies, I would not have known about anything of this. I would not have known about tower defense, PvZ Heroes, or even the Garden Warfares. Which I heard they're gonna make a Garden Warfare 3, and if they do, I will be very, very happy. Like, I was just so happy that I found his channel and started playing the games. Like, I knew so much about the game, like, from his channel. I knew so much about the game just from watching his videos. So I would go back into his, like, the videos of, like, when he first started playing this game, and I would start correcting him about all the stuff he did wrong. It's like trying to capture a garden as a zombie. He was shooting at the gravestone, and I was like, you don't shoot it, you just stand near it. You just stand near the thing, and just that on its own is like, doesn't it like, isn't there like a manual for Garden Warfare 1 that's like in-game that basically tells you like what you're supposed to do? It's like, this game is basically like my life. It's like Plants vs. Zombies is, out of all, my favorite game on earth. Garden Warfare 2 is my favorite. Garden Warfare 1 being, I think, my third favorite, actually, with Ni no Kuni being my second. I loved that game. But, like, this game is like, it just, like, me just playing it for the first ever time, I was so happy. I stopped playing it. I felt a little bit depressed. Because, I know I'm not making a joke out of that when I say that by my name being Preston. No, I'm not making a joke out of that. I am not. But, it's like, I was kind of depressed because all I really played was Overwatch, and that was about it. And Overwatch got boring. Overwatch got very, very, very boring very, very, very fast. And then I was rejuvenated. Why was I about to say that? Then, just from playing Garden Warfare 2, I started wanting to play so many more shooter games. I started wanting to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I started wanting to play Fortnite. There's so many games that I had stopped playing just so I could continue to play Garden Warfare 2. I stopped playing Rocket League, Star Wars Battlefront 1, Overwatch. Well, I still play Overwatch, but still. I almost never play Overwatch now. Unless an event's going on. But it's like, there's just so many games I just stopped playing to play Garden Warfare 2 once more. I felt like I was my 13-year-old self playing Garden Warfare 2 all over again. I felt so happy, and I felt like an idiot at the same time because of how nerdy I was when it came to this game. I was even correcting Zack Scott Games when he was on his first ever videos he made of this game. But you know what? I can't blame him, because for how bad he was, I was the exact same way. I was sucky at this game too. I don't think there was one time in Garden Warfare 1 where I had first played the game and I actually kicked ass. Oh god, it's like, this game, it just brings back the memories. This game, it just feels so old. It's like, I know for a fact that if I do start playing Garden Warfare 1 on my channel, I'm gonna feel old. I'm gonna feel old. Because Garden Warfare 1 is such an old game. The graphics even prove it. It's like, this road, like, it would just be like, it would look like a plain flat road. It's like, the graphics for the game were bad. Okay, gotta go. It was fun. It was great to talk to you. And yes, I feel the same way. Alright. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. If you want, you can join my Discord server as well. But yeah, it's like I know that for a fact if I play Garden Warfare 1 again, or if I do even play PvZ 1 on my channel, I'm gonna feel old. I'm gonna feel old. Okay, bye. Alright, thanks for coming again. But it's like, I know for a fact I'm gonna feel old. I'm gonna feel old if I stream those games. But PvZ 1, I'm gonna be the most excited for, because the only time I played the Plants vs. Zombies 1 tower defense was on my DS, and that was so long ago. It's like, I've almost completely forgot about the game. It's like, if it wasn't for, like, Zackshot Games introducing me to Plants vs. Zombies, I would not have known about this game. I would not have known about Plants vs. Zombies in general. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry that this stream was mainly just about me talking. And I'm sorry that about half of this stream was just me talking about how I met Garden Warfare and all that stuff. I'm sorry about that. Next stream, I will make sure that I can pay that back to you guys. Sorry for me stuttering there. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or the stream. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoy. Join my Discord server if you want to talk to me. I'll see y'all in the next stream. Hope you all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.